All right, guys, I do want to move on. Again, if you just tuned in, please make sure you mount that like button for me. Please double check. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel. I do this every day at 5 p.m., Sunday through Thursday on this channel. On Fridays, we go over to my second channel. We're going to have to do happy hour a little earlier this week because I got a dinner I got to do, but I'll let you guys know when we're doing that. Just, watch out for the announcements. I'll let you know what's happening. But I do want to move on because this story came out in the National Pulse. And, well, I'm not surprised. I'm just disappointed. Not surprised at all, sadly. I've been screaming about this for 2 years. Mask mandates causing over 350% surge in childhood speech delays. Now, of course, I want everyone to refer to the CDC for all your mask and vaccine related questions because the CDC is our God. We worship the undying, infallible CDC and Fauci. We go to them with all of our questions. But as a psychologist, a legitimate psychologist, I know that the amount that we express ourselves leads directly to how much we value ourselves and how much we love ourselves and how much self-worth we have. So when I'm seeing things like mask mandates causing over 350% surge in childhood speech delays, what I think is that we are causing a massive mental health crisis and self-esteem crisis that we will not be able to fix in our lifetime. Because when you wear a thing over the thing you use to express yourself every single day, that means you're going to be much less likely to express yourself. Like, this is basic. You want to talk about this debate bro culture on the internet that every time I say when you wear a mask over your mouth, you're going to be less likely to talk. And they're like, source? Where's your source on that, Carlin? Where's the peer-reviewed academic study? Dude, this is just common sense. This is the difference between book smart and street smart, right? This is common sense. If you wear something over your mouth, you are going to be less likely to speak. The less you speak, the less self-worth you have. It is really that simple. Mask mandates implemented by the government amidst the COVID-19, there needs to be another word there, National Pulse, appear to be causing speech delays in young children. The regulations, which are still in effect in Democrat-led cities, including Washington, D.C. and New York, have had adverse effects on the development of speaking abilities in children and babies. This has been a very challenging year, emphasized Jacqueline Teague, the clinical director and speech-language pathologist at the Speech and Learning Institute in North Palm Beach, Florida. The clinic experienced a 346% increase in patients who were babies and toddlers amidst the pandemic. Prior to the outset of COVID-19, only 5% of the clinic's patients were in that age group. While today, it stands at 20%. There's no research out there yet saying that this could be causing speech and language delays, but most certainly, I'm sure it's a factor, Teague said. It's very important that kids do see your face to learn, so they're watching your mouth. So I just want to confirm for our YouTube overlords, we're acknowledging there's no research out there yet that says this could be causing speech and language delays. YouTube. I'm just talking about common sense. I'm talking about being a professional psychologist in the real world and common sense. Summarily, many parents interviewed felt the irregular speech patterns were COVID delayed. A parent interviewed by the outlet attributed the delays to social isolation and everyone wearing masks. Thank you, Emphasize, for the super sticker. I like the laughing dog quite a bit. Well done. Greg Santos brings his son Diego to speech therapy twice a week. He would just ramble, baby ramble, Santos said. Certain words that are key did not flow, so that began to raise a red flag. Santos said his son was perfectly healthy at the start of the pandemic. We'd go out and walk around the neighborhood, and there would be no one there. Everyone just stayed in. Santos said he believes social isolation and everyone wearing masks led to Diego's speech delay. It really bothers me. It bothers me a lot. It definitely makes a difference when the world you're growing up in, you can't interact with people and their face. That's super important to babies. We are going to have a massive mental health crisis among children and adolescents that we are not prepared for. There are no amount of therapists that are going to help us be able to help us alleviate this crisis because most therapists have gone woke and don't know how to do it anymore. If you have kids, please do not mask them. Please demand that they take off the masks every chance they get. This is my personal advice. You can do it or not. You can refer to the CDC or not. But I am truly worried about the ramifications of this in a way that I, 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 I cannot emphasize this. This is not a problem that is going to be fixed in our lifetime. What they've done to this generation over the past 2 years is not a problem we will be able to fix in our lifetime. And people have got to start taking this seriously. You might think it's just a mask. This is going to impair your child's ability to see themselves as a valuable human being that is worthy of being listened to. This is going to impair their self-image for the rest of their lives. Everything that imprints on a child's brain before they turn 8 years old is virtually impossible to change. It's not impossible, but it's really, really, really hard. That's the magic number. I don't know what the impact of this is going to be, but I know it's not going to be good. And that's everyone's fault. We didn't do enough. We didn't do enough to take care of these kids. We didn't speak up enough. We were too busy bickering among ourselves and infighting among ourselves to really push back against all of this. And I'm not saying people didn't try because a lot of people did try, but and frankly, I tried more than most. So I don't want to hear any complaint, Carlin, why would you say we didn't try? I tried more than most. And even I will say that we didn't do enough. We didn't do enough.